this video I'm going to look at the Rise of Skywalker Star Wars Galaxy's Jet Trooper. So it's done in the sort of Galaxy of Adventures style. These are quite expensive, about £9.99 in the UK. I got this for £8.99. So pretty similar to the Disney Toy Box figures, so I'll do a comparison with that afterwards, but we'll get this one reviewed. It's got a quick draw blaster. It's the figure out of the box, comes with a weapon, sort of puts you into mind of the Clone Wars figures from about 10 years ago. And that sort of style. Obviously this is a bit bigger. Okay, this figure's by Hasbro, and it's a figure from the new movie, The Rise of Skywalker. It's got a quick draw action feature, which is kind of annoying because it means this arm moves forward all the time. It's not a new feature. I mean, they did this with the Indiana Jones figure back in 1981-82 that had a quick draw feature, so it's nothing new. I guess they've put it on for added play value, but it's kind of annoying. It's a nice looking figure. The helmet's quite nicely detailed. It's got some nice paint or decals there in the back of the jetpack. So it's basically a type of stormtrooper. So it's got a narrow visor slit and this sort of almost like grasshopper mandibles there in the top of the jaw. Comes with this weapon, which is like a tri-blaster. Quite nicely done. So let's look at the articulation. So in terms of articulation, he's got a ball jointed head. It's got good movement on that. It's got the feature there, the quick fire, quick draw, which is quite annoying. Shoulders come out that far. Got bendable elbows, rotating wrists, rotating waist, legs that come out that far, kick forward that far back, articulated knees that go that far back, and rocker ankles. So overall quite good articulation. Yeah, so that's a bit of plastic there can give so that he can move his leg forward a bit, and obviously it's got the quick draw feature. You can hold the rifle okay in one hand, almost with two, but the plastic on the hands are quite rigid, so it's hard to get it to grip the stock of the weapon. Weapon looks quite cool. If you've seen the film, you know how they use it. Sort of aerial bombardment. It's a nice sculpted figure. So yeah, not bad at all. Probably want to get the C-3PO in this line. Darth Vader maybe. Hopefully they'll drop in price pretty soon. It's only my second Sith Rise of Skywalker figure. It's pretty cool. If you move the arm back a certain point, it starts to ratchet, and that sort of keeps it in place. But yeah, it's not a bad looking figure. So the quick draw is you just flick the arm back and it will flick forward. just like that. You feel tension in both arms, like that. But like I said earlier, it's not a new feature. They did this back in the 80s, early 80s, with the Indiana Jones figure. Quite a nice displayable figure. This Jet Trooper is about 5 inches tall. So here he's next to a Black Series Flame Trooper, just to give you an idea of the scale. And here he's next to a 3.75 figure, so he's a lot taller than that. And then there's a Disney Toy Box equivalent, Sith Trooper. Just to give you an idea of scale. Obviously these have got more realistic builds. This is done in a more animated style, as is the Toy Box, Disney Toy Box figure. Here's a better comparison of the Disney Toy Box and the Star Wars Galaxy of Adventures Jet Trooper. And you can see that this is got a more sort of cartoony look to it. Certainly a heavier figure, about the same size really. And his weapon's probably a lot better sculpted. These cost £7 in the UK. Feature quite a good amount of articulation. These ones are £10 or thereabouts. And they're pretty highly detailed. They look more realistic than the Toy Box figures. I mean yeah, but they're both pretty displayable. Can stand by itself, no problem. And yeah, it looks pretty good. So yeah, it's not a bad figure. So if you haven't got the Black Series version of this figure, then this is something you might want to pick up, or the 3.75. It's not a bad figure overall. I'm not too keen on the quick draw action, totally unnecessary, but I mean I guess it offers play value. But yeah, not too bad at all. What's good about the packaging, you can put the figure back inside, because it's, you know, so if you want to keep it boxed, it's no problem. There's the quick draw action. Other figures in the line. So yeah, overall it's not such a bad figure. Yeah, I mean it's not as good as the Black Series or the Vintage Collection, but it's what Hasbro's decided to go with, so I'm sure there'll be a few more in the range. So